Well, the time has come for me to leave this place right here, this driver lounge. It's right now 7:10 p.m. So I've been here for a decent amount of time. I'm very thankful that I had this place to hang out at and get out of the truck and be able to walk around inside the same building, because when you're in the truck you only take a few steps. Here's a side note. So while I'm here minding my own business, editing my videos, I did upload a few videos, but by the time you see this, I mean, it'll be forever from now. A guy came in here, and I was here by myself the whole time until this guy comes in, and I'm sitting over there by the table in the corner. The guy's like all weird, so I'm like, hi, so that you don't freak out. There's somebody sitting in a corner and you probably expect to be here by yourself. So I'm like, hi, and he greets me back, but like the air is really strange in the room, and I'm like, so what are you doing? Oh, first I asked him, are the roads open? I know the roads are not open. I'm telling you, since that guy's been here, I'm like on the edge a little bit. Anyway, this happened like hours ago. He says he doesn't know if the roads are open or not, because he just came from across the street. Okay, that's interesting, because I came from across the street too a long time ago, and he's the cleaning guy. Do you live in the offices across the street? Because that's where I was. That's where my truck was worked on at. I didn't say all that. I just was like, oh, this guy is interesting. He says, so I asked him, what are you doing? He said, I'm here to clean. I'm going to clean early because they closed early today. I said, yeah, they closed hours ago. I was their last customer today. They were so nice to, squeeze me in. So the guy then walks. That's where I'm sitting in that corner, right? There's the door. So he came in, and then he was here, and then he walks and he stands right here, and I'm thinking, where is he going? And he says, you are beautiful. It was totally random. Listen, I mean, he's not wrong. Don't get me wrong. And it was a nice compliment. It was just the air in the room was very strange, was very like uncomfortable and awkward for me. And I was sitting there with my hoodie on, and this guy is telling me I'm beautiful. Not that I wasn't, or I'm not, but. And then he puts his cleaning utensils down here, supplies, and he walks. And I'm thinking, I'm sitting there. Where are you going? I'm the only thing that's there. You should be going anywhere but there. So he goes closer, and I'm thinking, oh God. Then he says, can I have a hug? I just get jippers. Is that the word? Just thinking about it. What do you say to somebody who's walking towards you in a corner? He's literally cornering you, telling you he needs a hug. Hey! So I give him a hug. Listen, I had the best time across the street with the guys that work here. Best group of people I've met, like I said previously. And when I was leaving, everybody hugged. It was normal. It was nice. It was kind of expected. It was the next logical thing to happen. It was all normal. So I know my vibes. This was not that. And so he gets his hug. It feels like it was longer than it should have been. And then I'm like, sort of like a pull away, because I don't want to hug you to begin with. And then he says, I would kiss you, but I'm like, yeah, don't do that. That would be highly inappropriate. Do not do that. It just put me in a place where I was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes if this guy does this guy does one more thing to make me uncomfortable here. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that he doesn't get away with anything, that he doesn't do any more weird shit. Fuck this skinny guy right here. Just fuck this guy. I mean, don't fuck this guy, because that's what he wanted anyway. And he walked away. Was like, oh, he apologized when I told him, yeah, don't do that. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, so you really, like, in your head, you really think that, like, this is a thing that can be a thing that, like, I could possibly kiss you back, and then what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on right here? Like, is this a thing that people do? Seriously, this is a real question to you now. Is this normal? Am I the one that's slow? Because you know what? So anyway, that story ends there, and he was here for about probably 20 minutes. It felt like 3 hours, and then he left. I was like, thank God. But ever since then, whenever I hear weird sound, I'm thinking, what if this weird guy decides to come back and be like, you know what? Bend over. Like, we're doing this. Or he just shows up naked in the snow. I don't know. Well, in the morning, when I arrived over there, not when I arrived, but while I was across the street and they were working on my truck, I love those guys. We just hung out for like 3 hours, just talking and laughing and joking around. We had the best time. So it came to my attention that there was a female trucker who got here last night and said that there was something wrong with her truck. They checked her truck, and apparently there was nothing wrong according to them. This is all alleged, you know. I don't what do I know? And apparently she came here by herself, and then the following morning, which was today, and then this morning, they go to her truck to give an update, and there's a man there, even though she was by herself when she arrived. And there's a guy there, and she was like, give me a minute, so whatever. And then at some point, this guy starts shoveling snow, and they were like, oh, something. And she's like, do you know, referencing the guy, like, why is he shoveling? Like, this is their business, and this guy's just out here shoveling and nobody knows him. And the lady said, oh, I don't know. I mean, I picked him up last night. So apparently she picked this guy up last night, and they spent the night together in her truck. And so I'm beginning to wonder, maybe this is what people do. I'm not judging. Listen, it's her life. Thank God she didn't wake up dead this morning and stuff like that. But so between that story and this guy who would have kissed me, I'm like, oh, look at Cheyenne. Look at this little town right here. All this action? I cannot. Maybe I'm the slow one. Okay, let me head out. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Apparently, we're only expecting 1/2 inch of snow overnight, and I think that it's moving east, according to the news people. It'll be nice to start rolling and just work, you know. Hanging out is nice, but I'm not on vacation freaking Wyoming. No offense. This is what it looks like right now, and I'm gonna walk there with these shoes of mine. I showed you before already. Let me get out of here. Talk to you later, okay? Bye.